who's hearing this message. Don't let a manager control you. Don't let a manager be disrespectful to you and make you feel less about yourself. One thing that I never like is a manager that will say, that's stupid, or you're stupid, or can't you do anything right. A lot of people who are in management positions do not know how to communicate effectively. They are not good leaders. There's a lot of people who are in management that don't know how to manage. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know anything about boundaries. They use the position of being a manager as a power trip. Like they're on this power trip that I'm the manager, and like the same rules don't apply to them. They feel like they can do whatever they want. They can talk to anybody the way they want because they're the manager. But what they are is their power. They have this power thing, and I can't stay at a job like that. That when you have a manager that has such a big ego, very disrespectful, don't know how to say thank you and appreciate the staff and do nice things, and just simple things like that. Even just saying thank you for showing up on time, thank you for this and thank you for that. But the ones that will always be demanding more, 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 like you never do anything right or you never do anything good enough, those are the ones that you have to dismiss them. You have to leave that position. You have to go somewhere else, or that manager's going to have to go. Yeah, toxic employees very likely does all the bad deeds. Yeah, and I see it all the time, Metro. I see it all the time. I'm so tired of employees and managers that are disrespectful. It's exhausting. It's exhausting to be in an environment, even if it's a 6 hour job, a 6 hour, a 8 hour, a 10 hour, a 12 hour, whatever your position is. It's hard to be in an environment with people that are controlling, manipulative, don't know how to communicate properly. They're disrespectful, or they come to the job with an attitude. Now, I'm not saying that people don't have problems in real life. I get that. But what I can't take is people come to the job and they're snapping at everybody on the job and nobody's done anything to them. Nobody hasn't bothered them. They just have their own issues and they don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to work on their mental health. And I know that I've taken 2 weeks off from my job just because of that. When I was going through some issues, when, I had some loss in my life and I was going through various situations that I knew I wasn't going to be able to perform because my mind was just not there. So, that's something that I feel like it's important to do. If you know that you can't perform on a job, you need to take some time off so that you can get your head together. But I had to tell somebody on a job before, a coworker, don't come in here snapping at me, arguing with me, trying to start stuff with me, and I didn't do nothing to you. I tell them, I don't know what you're going through, and I'm sorry if you have something going on at home, but I'm not the one. Don't take it out on me. You have to speak up for yourself. And if they get mad or whatever, then you go higher up. If it's not getting better, if it's getting worse, report it. Because most of the time when things happen on a job, and I hate to say it like this, but actually sometimes it gets crazy when people have their issues on the outside and they want to pick fights with you. People will come back with a firearm, and I work in healthcare, so I see all sorts of things in healthcare. People come back because they got fired from a job and they just start actively, disabling a firearm on anybody that they see coming in. So it's not worth it to me to be at a job arguing with other people. When they want to argue with me, I said, you can argue by yourself. I'm not here to argue with you. Go and tell the management or somebody else, but I don't argue with people on a job. And some people come to the work with an attitude, what's going on in their romantic relationship with their kids, in their life, their health problems. They're just bitter and angry because They're just a miserable person, and then they come to the job with that attitude, with their drama and foolishness and all of that.